1970 Buick LeSabre. I'm just taking a minute to do a shoot here because this is really a tell-all moment. I actually have 4 lifting devices in play, but I'm right at the point to where I'm going to be able to start taking some of them off. But I'm going to show you a how-to. Okay, so you got your engine hoist, all right? That picked up the transmission so I could put the transmission jack underneath. So that's how we do that. Then I got just a car jack, you know, the kind you use for changing tires, really, but it's a screw jack, I guess you'd say, because it has a rotating screw in the center of it. But I also have, you can see it hooked in right there, a 1/4 ton. I have that in 1/2 ton also. Watch out, cat. Lever chain, I'm not really sure. We call them BBs at the factory, but I don't think that's even the correct name. Anyway, that style of a hoist device is what I use to pick up the tail of it. I use the engine hoist to pick up the front of it. Then I got my jack in place. But now I'm going to be able to take that off and probably the engine hoist and just use the transmission jack, which is really about the best way to go with this stuff. So, but you have to get all this other stuff going, because I could not just put the jack, the transmission jack, underneath the transmission and roll it underneath. There wasn't enough room. So this is how I'm doing it. The engine hoist. There. Okay. Really looking forward to driving this car again. It's pretty fun. Seems that people really enjoy this body style. I mean, even if it didn't have a radio in it, nobody cares. You know, all the fancy stuff doesn't matter. The only thing I need is a fuel gauge and, you know, coolant temperature and oil pressure. Anyway, because you're basically just going to follow the traffic and not pass anybody. I do have a radio in it. It's a Pioneer. The same one's been in here quite a while, actually. And then I have an inexpensive speaker box. I think those are better speakers that I replaced the originals with. Roadmaster. How's that for today's joke? And then I got 2 really huge magnet 6x9s in the back for quite a bit of bass. And I guess this is your mid-range right there. Now that we got the exhaust leak taken care of, maybe we'll actually be able to hear the stereo. So, just thought I'd give you a how-to. It's a lot of times it's really difficult for me to show you how to do things, being it's just me by myself doing all the work. But this was just a moment where I could really share with you how it's done. So this is John Rudy with Rudy Racing, signing off.